Welcome to Lesson 8 in Unit 20, A Playground for All. In this lesson, students will work to answer the question, how can we design a fun, safe, and inclusive playground? In this lesson, students provide feedback to each other on their overall playground designs, and then finalize and present them. Multiple solutions can be generated for a playground design that is fun, safe, and inclusive to everyone using the concepts of motion, force, friction, energy transfer, and sensory experiences. Students make connections to the storyline by finalizing and presenting their inclusive playground designs with their community. This lesson concludes the unit. There are several opportunities for ELA cross-curricular connections throughout the lesson. You can look for specific standard connections in the Unit 20 Teacher Guide. This lesson will take approximately 4 days to complete. To begin the Engage portion, you'll ask students about the science ideas they've learned over the unit and how their architectural design team has used those ideas to design a playground that is fun, safe, and inclusive. For the Explore portion, you'll refer back to the Architectural Design Cycle student journal page and share that each group will share their designs and give feedback with another group by filling out the chart. Students can use the rubrics for each component to assess and provide feedback to each other. For the Explain portion, you'll have students use the Architectural Design Process student journal page and ask them about the next step in the design process. You'll encourage design teams to use the feedback to improve their components in their Tinkercad files, referring to the Designing a Playground student journal page as needed. If students are using physical materials, you'll have them redesign their physical models. You'll then tell students to prepare to present their playgrounds to the class and to people from the school or local community who are involved in the playgrounds. Teams should include everyone in the group as part of the presentation. You can suggest different students present each component, and one person hosts the presentation. You'll ask why they think it's important to improve existing playground designs and with whom they should share their designs. Prior to the Elaborate portion of the lesson, you can invite people involved in the school and community playgrounds, such as school administrators, parent groups, and/or local government or park district officials to attend the class presentations. You'll need to provide a place to project the student designs from their Tinkercad files during the presentations, or space for their physical models. For the Evaluate portion, you'll use the playground rubric and sample playground design to summatively assess the student designs and how they met the criteria for each component. To support student sense-making across the unit, orient students back to the driving question board. Ask them, did we answer any of the questions on our driving question board? Are there any questions we haven't answered? Try to wrap up any final questions on the driving question board before the end of the unit. You'll then have students complete the Section 3 summative assessment. By the end of this lesson, students will have worked in architectural design teams that provided feedback to each other using a checklist of criteria, and finalized their playground designs and presented them to the class and school administrators. For the optional Extend portion, you can consider having students build a 3D model of their playgrounds using materials from the classroom or recycled materials from home. Or if your school has a 3D printer, students can 3D print directly from the Tinkercad website. For more information about this unit, visit myscipartners.com.